A soccer legend's death has sparked outrage and raised critical questions about the role of sports organizations in addressing global injustices. But here's where it gets controversial. When the Union of European Football Associations, UEFA, recently paid tribute to Suleiman Al-Obeid, the celebrated Palestinian Pelé, their brief and vague message left many, including Egyptian soccer star Mohamed Salah, demanding more. Salah, known for his vocal support of Palestinian rights, publicly questioned UEFA's silence on the circumstances of Al-Obeid's death, asking, "Can you tell us how he died, where, and why?" Al-Obeid, a former star of the Palestinian National Team, was reportedly killed while seeking humanitarian aid in Gaza, a region under intense Israeli military operations. His death is part of a larger, devastating pattern. Since October 2023, Israel's bombardment and blockade of Gaza have resulted in over 61,000 deaths and an unfolding famine, according to the Integrated Food Security Phase classification. At least 217 Palestinians, including 100 children, have starved to death. And this is the part most people miss. While the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, claim these killings are inadvertent, testimonies from Israeli soldiers themselves suggest otherwise, revealing orders to shoot at civilians approaching aid sites. UEFA's 21-word tribute to Al-Obeid, describing him as a talent who gave hope to countless children, even in the darkest of times, has been criticized as insufficient and insulting. The Palestine Football Association explicitly stated that Al-Obeid was martyred after the occupation forces targeted those waiting for humanitarian aid. Yet, UEFA made no mention of these circumstances, raising questions about the organization's commitment to addressing human rights issues. This isn't an isolated incident. The International Federation of Association Football, FIFA, has largely turned a blind eye to Israel's actions against Palestinians, despite expressing solidarity with Ukrainian players during Russia's invasion in 2022. Bassel Mikdadi, founder of Football Palestine, pointed out that Al-Obeid is just one of over 400 Palestinian footballers who have perished in what many, including Holocaust scholars and human rights groups, have called a genocide. A case alleging genocide is currently before the International Court of Justice. Here's where it gets even more contentious. Just days after Al-Obeid's death, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu approved a plan to take over Gaza City, a move widely seen as the first step toward occupying the entire region. United Nations Security Council convened an emergency meeting with UN Assistant Secretary General Miroslav Jenka warning that such actions risk igniting another horrific chapter in this conflict. Jenka emphasized the already unimaginable humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza, predicting further displacement, killings, and destruction if the plans proceed. Salah's criticism of UEFA has been applauded by organizations like the Peace and Justice Project, founded by British Parliament member Jeremy Corbyn. But the question remains, why are major sports organizations so hesitant to address these issues head-on? Is it fear of controversy, or something more systemic? What do you think? Should sports governing bodies like UEFA and FIFA take a stronger stance on human rights issues, or should they remain neutral? Let's continue this conversation in the comments. Your voice matters.